Alright, fanfic number 2. It got dark. Let's see. Insane on the Range. Disclaimer, I don't own the Hammer Space, Aldi, Zoe, Laffy, Tina, or Montu. Alright, so this is going to be like a Western thing. I'll be honest, since I've seen Adam Ruins Everything, he kind of ruined the Wild West for me, so I'll keep that aside for this fanfic that I am about to read. Come on, me. Just scratch myself. Yeehaw! Zoe cheered as she jumped out of the car. A real dude ranch. Time for some Wild West action. Oh boy. And they say there are some great wild plants here. Oh, this is her father. And they say there are some great wild plants here, her father added as he got out of the car. Are you sure you don't want to go on the riding trail with my friends and me? Zoe asked. It's no problem, Frank replied. I don't want to slow you guys down. Then Frank walked off as Zoe heard some noise from the trunk. She opened it to find her favorite clown doll inside. Oh, yay! It's Laffy. Laffy, you little stowaway, Zoe said as she hugged her friend. Darn! Laffy grumbled. I can't reach my knife! Hi, Zoe, a voice called out. It was Tina and Montu was with her. It was Tina, and Montu was with her. Hi, Tina, Zoe replied. Who's your friend? Tina asked as she pointed to the struggling clown doll. This is Laffy, Zoe explained. He could be aggressive at times, but he's harmless. Maybe he and Montu will get along? Tina suggested. That sounds safe, Montu added. Good, Zoe said as she placed Laffy on the ground. You two have fun together. The girls walked up to the ranch while Montu extended his hand to Laffy. Hi, he said. I'm Montu. Nice to meet you. Laffy just grinned and took out a balloon. Are you gonna perform some tricks? Montu asked. Laffy took out a giant knife and popped the balloon. He then pointed the knife towards Montu. Mommy! Montu whimpered before he started to run. So when will Minnie arrive? Tina asked. She'll probably be here soon, Zoe replied. Just then, Minnie, Aldi, and Theo landed right in front of them. Oh, hang on, let me do the effects for this. I'm assuming they got here via the catapult. You guys all right? Tina asked. Is the problem? Minnie said as she brushed the dirt off her clothes. I'm useless. Why couldn't we take the car? Theo complained. It saves us money on gas, Minnie explained. Hi, Aldi said. You must be Minnie's friends. I'm Aldi, Minnie's little brother. This is non-canon. For now. Wink. Why did I say wink? Hi, Aldi, Tina replied. I didn't know you had a little brother, Zoe remarked. Well, he couldn't come before because Mom said he wasn't old enough to travel, Minnie stated. Thanks for being our chaperone, Theo, Tina said, especially since we're going to be around horses. It's no problem. I don't mind being around animals that could eat me at any second, Theo complained. I have something for all of you, Tina stated. Tina took out some white cowboy cowgirl hats for Zoe, Min, and Aldi, and then she took one out for herself. These look good, Minnie cheered. Let's check out the horses, Zoe said. As the kids made their way to the stables, Minnie saw a familiar face. Huh? Sophia? She called out. Hi, Minnie, Sophia replied. She was dressed in a white cowgirl hat, red and white, short-sleeved flannel shirt, a brown belt with a hoister around the side, a blue miniskirt, and brown cowgirl boots. Oh, it's Sophia! My Sophia. 6 foot tall Sophia, 7'2" if you had the hair, Sophia. What are you doing here? Minnie asked as she hugged her friend. I'm working at this location, Sophia explained. These are my friends Zoe and Tina, and my little brother Aldi, Minnie said. And of course you know Theo. Hello, Sophia said to the kids. Hi, Aldi, Tina, and Zoe replied. I take it you guys are here to ride the horses, Sophia stated. We sure are, she said. Are you their chaperone, Theo? She asked. Sorry, Sophia's got a bit of a Spanish accent. I'm doing my best here and also trying to be quiet. Yes, Theo grumbled. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Tell you what, why don't I help you kids out? Sophia suggested. That's fine with me, Theo said. Are you sure you don't want to come with us, Theo? Minnie asked. I'm sure, Theo replied. If you say so, Minnie said. Don't worry about it, Zoe added. You can play with the others. Others? Theo wondered as the group laughed him. Somebody help me! Montu screamed as he ran past the pickle. Hello, old friend, a familiar voice said. Theo turned to see that Laffy was now holding a chainsaw. Not you again! He shouted as he started to hop away. Thank you for doing this, Minnie said to Sophia. It's no problem, Sophia replied. Some of the horses around here are going to be working with me. The ranch hands said I should get to know them. Wow, Tina exclaimed. Look at them all. Tina, Zoe, and Minnie ran out to the pens to get a good look at the horses. There were various mares and stallions of different sizes and colors. Then they entered the pens to find the perfect horse. Meanwhile, Aldi was trying to tie a rope into a lasso. Here, Sophia said. Let me help. Thank you, Miss Sophia, Aldi replied as he handed her the rope. It's just Sophia, she told him as she tied the rope into a lasso. I take it you want to practice your roping. Yeah, Aldi said. I want to show Minnie how cool I am. I'm sure you will, Sophia replied. She is easily impressed. I found the perfect horse, Minnie called out. Sophia and Aldi looked to the pen and saw Minnie standing by a white horse with a light brown mane that had various pink bows. She's so beautiful, Minnie added. This is a good one, Tina said as she found a brown horse with white spots and a dark brown mane. Zoe looked over all the various horses who were in a part of the pen that said, Danger! Horses are inside were wild, stampeding, neighing loudly, and even snorting. I'm sure that's going to keep Zoe away. I don't know. Zoe thought, these horses don't seem wild enough. She walked over to the black horse with a black mane. Said horse wasn't pleased to see her. I guess you'll do, Zoe said to the horse. Aldi and Sophia also picked a horse, and all 5 of them saddled and mounted their horses. Zoe's horse acted just like a bucking bronco and tried to knock her off, while Zoe enjoyed every second of it. All right, let's hit the trails, Sophia said. Bye, Theo, Minnie called out as she rode past her brother Montu. You guys have fun. The two continued to run from Laffy, who was holding a chainsaw. Somebody save us! Montu cried. The pickle and the ball continued to run and climb through the pen, only to stop in front of a huge Brahma bull. Ooh, don't move, Theo told Montu. It won't charge unless we agitate it. Laffy cut the pen down and continued to swing the chainsaw around. Said actions irritated the bull, and soon it got ready to charge. You idiot! Theo shouted. I think this calls for the 7 words you can't say on TV. The three sidekicks ran off with the bull hot on their heels. At the same time, the other group started heading down the riding trail. Zoe hung on to her bucking bronco while the other horses just trotted down the path. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. So, what kind of work are you doing? Minnie asked Sophia. Is it another costume for fighting bad guys? That and I'm planning to work at Vector City's upcoming Wild West show, Sophia replied. What skills does your costume give you? Minnie said. What do you mean skills? My outfit gives me special abilities connected to them, Sophie explained. Does anybody have a small object? I have this candy bar, Minnie said as she took out a candy bar from her hammer space. She handed the candy bar to Sophia, who tossed it in the air, took out a pistol out of her holster, and shot a hole straight through the candy bar. Amazing, Zoe cheered. Wow, Minnie added. Do you have anything else? Tina asked Minnie. I have a tennis ball, Minnie said. That should work. She took the ball and picked up a small pop gun. Tina tossed the ball into the air, and the cork from the pop gun hit the ball. Incredible! Minnie cheered. Where'd you learn that? Where'd you learn to do that? Zoe asked. From a few friends, Tina answered. Aldi felt like this would be a good time to impress his sister. He took out his lasso, looked for a perfect target, and settled on a large rock. Hey, guys! Aldi called out. Watch me lasso that rock! He tossed the lasso out, but it didn't fly far and landed on the ground. Good try, bro. A+ for effort. Yeah, Aldi sadly said. Meanwhile, Frank continued his search for plants, but hadn't been able to find any new species. As he searched, he noticed a large cacti that were a different shade of green. He thought as he looked at the cactus. Doesn't seem too different. Mr. Zamboni continued on the way while he started to hum. Said cactus started to twitch to his humming. Frank turned around and noticed the cactus was twitching, but stopped when he stopped humming. He started humming another tune, and the cactus danced to that. Interesting, Frank thought. He then took out his iPod and started to play music. All the cacti in the field got up and started to dance. A huge grin grew across Frank's face. Oh, it's kind of like those, I can't think of it right now, but I know there's electronics that react to music. Back with the sidekicks, the three of them continued to run from the bull. Hey, clown boy, why don't you chop that thing up with a chainsaw? Theo demanded. I prefer my victims to be harmless, Laffy explained. Not large and dangerous. You're pathetic, Theo said. Why don't you try to stop them? Laffy replied. I'm a pickle. What do you expect me to do? Theo stated. Guys, I don't think we should argue, Montu said. We need to. Montu tripped just before he could finish and started to bounce around. He hit a fence post, then a sign, and then he finally landed on the bull's back. Help! Theo and Laffy jumped on the side of a barrel while the bull bucked and struggled to get Montu off. Save me! Montu cried as he and the bull rode off into the desert. Do you think we should do something? Theo said. Yeah, get back to business, Laffy replied as he took out his knife. He lunged at Theo, but the pickle dodged it, and the clown fell down inside the barrel where the sound of rattling was heard. Oh no, rattlesnakes! Laffy shouted. Theo hopped away and climbed onto a fence post. Finally, some peace and quiet, he said. But what the pickle didn't notice was that a brown horse was standing behind him, and the horse lowered its head and gobbled Theo up. The horse ended up with an upset stomach that was filled with the sounds of muffled shouting. Rest in peace, Theo. We will never forget you. We will never forget you. I don't think I've ever seen a horse faint before, Zoe stated. I'll see if I can find something good in my hammer space, Minnie said. Minnie reached behind her and pulled out a hammer, a hula hoop, and 6 soda cans. Specifically 6 soda cans. It's important. All right, Tina cheered. Soda! I'm afraid they're empty, Minnie told her. Why do you have empty soda cans then? I think we can put them to good use, Zoe stated. Zoe placed the cans on a nearby log. She walked back quite a distance and took out her crossbow. She fired 2 arms She fired 2 arrows, which flew straight at the 2 cans. Everyone cheered at her bullseye. Can I go next? Tina asked. Be my guest, Zoe said. Tina took out her pop gun and fired 2 corks at the other cans. The corks hit the cans and knocked them off the log. Everyone cheered at Tina's accomplishment. I'll get the last tool, Sophia stated. I need to work on my trick shots. Sophia took out her pistol out of her holster and spun it around her index fingers a few times before she fired a bullet that hit one of the cans. Then she took out a small mirror and turned around while holding the gun behind her. Sophia adjusted the mirror so she could see the final can and fired her gun. A bullet flew right into the can. Bullseye, she said as the kids cheered. Minnie and Tina approached Sophia to congratulate her while Zoe noticed Aldi was slowly walking away. Something wrong? She asked him. Everyone is just so much better than me, he sadly told Zoe. Look, Minnie hasn't done anything. You're already better than her. Well, we are older and have more practice, Zoe explained, and Sophia said that she gets special abilities from her outfits. That's right, Sophia's a goddamn cheater. I know, Aldi said. I just want Minnie to think I'm cool. I'm sure she does, Zoe told him. Minnie likes everybody. She does not like doctors, I'll tell you that much. And it's not because they're doctors, it's because they hold needles and she does not like needles. So you're not a doctor, so you'll be fine. Sorry about all the tangents. But I want to show her something great, Aldi replied as he took out his lasso. You probably will, Zoe said. Then she took out 2 crossbows and gave one to Aldi. I'm sure this will help too, she added. I'll give you some lessons on how to use it. As the 2 practiced, Sophia, Tina, and Minnie overheard a sound. They walked a few paces and saw a huge spaceship landing in the desert. Then 3 green aliens wearing Western-style outfits and black cowboy hats walked out of the ship. That's odd, Tina stated. Oh, it's just odd. Okay. Yeah, Minnie agreed. I've never seen aliens dressed up as cowboys before. Let me see what I want, Sophia said. The 3 hid behind some rocks while they listened in on the aliens' conversations. This is it, partners. Earth, one of them said. And it looks just like it does in the movies, the second one added. Not eliminate the humans, the third one said. This planet ain't big enough for all of us. We better get Zoe and Aldi, Tina said. We need all the help we can get. I'll keep them busy while you get the others, Sophia ordered. Got it, both Minnie and Tina replied. Hello, boys, Sophia said as she stepped out from the rocks while Tina and Minnie dashed behind. Tina and Minnie dashed back to the others. Who are you? First alien asked. Just a local cat girl, Sophia explained. She's wearing a white hat, the second alien observed. She must be one of the good guys. Clever creature, Sophia said. Although I should let you know, things aren't always black and white. Oh. Well, we're taking over this world, the third alien stated, and we're not letting you stop us. How about I challenge her to a shootout, the first one suggested. That's fine with me, Sophia replied. While that was going on, Tina and Minnie found Zoe and Aldi practicing some rope and crossbow tricks. Guys, Tina shouted, some aliens dressed like cowboys have landed, and they want to take over the world and eliminate humans. Sophia's keeping them busy, Minnie added, but she'll need our help. Okay, Zoe cheered. I'm always up for a little adventure. Me too, Aldi said as the 4 of them charged into battle. Meanwhile, Sophia and the first alien stood across from each other, both staring each other down and holding their hands close to their holsters. Draw! One of the aliens shouted. The 2 then raised their guns, and Sophia aimed for the alien's gun when she fired it. The bullet hit the creature's gun and knocked it out of its hand. Then she threw her pistol and hit the alien in the head. The alien fell to the ground, completely out cold. "You're lucky I don't use guns to hurt living creatures," Sophia told him as she snatched the gun. Snatched his gun as well as her own. "Uh-oh," one alien said. "That was our only gun." "Doesn't matter," the other one replied. "We can still take her." Hydration break. The other two aliens charged toward her and raised their fists. Luckily, Sophia's outfit gave her some bar fighting abilities. Bar fighting abilities? Does that come with a cowboy? I'm just going to say it's her base thing. Letting her dodge both of their punches, Sophia raised her fist and punched one of the aliens in the face. The other one came from behind, yet she was able to turn around and punch it in the stomach. The first alien stood back up and grabbed her shoulders, but that didn't stop the Spanish Charla Mona Lisa, as she slipped out and tossed the alien right back into its partner. "I suggest you guys give up and go home," she told them. As she said that, more Western aliens approached Sophia and surrounded her. She stood her ground as she was not ready to give up. "Hold it right there," Tina shouted. The aliens turned around and saw her, Zoe, Minnie, and Aldi all ready for action. "I suggest you guys give it up before I seriously hurt you," Zoe stated. "I hate fighting, but I hate evil aliens more," Minnie warned. "Prepare to face justice," Aldi said. So you have backup," one of the aliens said. "Now the odds are even," Sophia replied. Dumb question. Am I doing Spanish or Russian? I'm bad with accents. Zoe jumped into the air and shot some arrows from her crossbow that hit the aliens' clothes and pinned them to the ground. Tina took out her pop gun and shot corks at the aliens. Minnie used her hammer to whack the aliens on the head. Whack an alien. Now Hasbro's newest thing. Aldi shot his crossbow at the aliens, only to miss. "You suck!" The creatures just laughed at him and knocked him away. "Leave my brother alone," Minnie shouted as she hit the alien on the head. But even more Western aliens came up from their spaceships just as fast as the heroes kept knocking them out. Zoe reached for some more arrows, only to find she was all out. "Darn," Zoe said. "And I'm all out of corks, too," Tina added. Even Minnie found herself overwhelmed, and the aliens had her, Zoe and Tina, surrounded. The aliens overpowered the three girls and snatched their weapons from them. Aldi looked over to Sophia and found that she was too busy holding off some aliens of her own. "I have to do something," he thought. "That's right, you need to do something." Aldi took out his lasso, spun it around his head before tossing it towards the aliens. It landed around three of them, and Aldi pulled on the rope to completely tie them up. He then tied the rope to an arrow and shot said arrow to a cactus, tying the creatures around the cactus. That's gotta hurt. Another alien charged towards him, and Aldi tossed his crossbow right at the creature's head, knocking it out. With the aliens' numbers down, the three girls were able to fight their way out of trouble. "Not so tough now, are you?" Zoe said, as she and the others punched their way through the invaders. Once all the aliens were down, the four kids tied them up with some rope that Minnie had in her hammer space. You never know when you need it. Then they went to check on Sophia, who had just knocked out the rest of the alien army. "On a scale of 1 to 10, I give them a 3, Sophia teased. "Yeah," Zoe added. "These guys weren't good invaders." "Great job, Aldi," Minnie cheered as she hugged her brother. "Yeah," Zoe said. "You really saved us back there." "You were awesome," Tina added. "Thanks," Aldi replied as he started to blush. "I just did what anyone else would do." "What should we do with these guys?" Minnie asked. "I'll contact the Alien Patrol," Sophia stated. "They'll give these guys a proper punishment." "I guess all that's left to do is ride off into the sunset," Zoe said. And off The five heroes mounted their horses and rode back to the ranch. During their journey, they spotted some odd images moving around. Is it more aliens? Ollie stated. No, Sophia said. It's starting to look more human. As they continued, they spotted Frank Zamboni dancing in front of some cacti that were following his moves. Yeah, do the cactus! Yeah, do the cactus! What? The top buttons on his shirt were undone, and his dance moves were incredibly disturbing to them. Too sexy for my car. Too sexy for my car. Too sexy, but... I give up. I'm done. Nope. No. Dad, what are you doing? Zoe asked. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Zoe, Mr. Zamboni replied. I found these dang cacti. I'm thinking of bringing one over for my shop, but first, I'm making a YouTube video with them. Let us never speak of this again, Tina stated as the group rode on. Agreed, the others said. Back at the ranch, Theo had just finished getting cleaned off after his little encounter. Add those horses to the list of stomachs I have escaped from, he grumbled. Hey, Theo! Minnie called out as the group came back. How was your day? I don't want to talk about it, Theo told her. We had a great time, Theo said as the others climbed off their horses. We fought some aliens that were just like cowboys, but we taught them not to mess with Earth, Zoe added. Everyone got to show off how cool they were, Ollie mentioned. So did you, Minnie told him. Thanks, Ollie replied. I really wanted you to think I'm cool. I always thought you were cool, Minnie said, and I'll always think that for eternity. Ollie responded by giving his sister a big hug, which made Minnie's eyes sparkle. Theo also smiled at his younger siblings. At least they had a good time, he thought. Meanwhile, Zoe's horse was looking rather hungry and slowly approached Theo. Don't even think about it, the pickle shouted as he turned to the horse. This caused the horse to run back to the stables while whimpering like a dog. Aw, poor horsey. So how are we going to get back home? Aldi asked. I'm sure somebody has a catapult we can borrow, Minnie said. Stupid snakes! A dirty, snake-bitten Laffy grumbled. I'll have my revenge one day. There you are, Laffy, Zoe said as she picked him up. Dad should be here soon, so we'd better get going. She will pay, Laffy complained. Everyone will pay. I wonder where Mantu is, Tina asked herself. At that point, Mantu and the bull came charging through the ranch. Mantu finally lost his grip and flew through the air and landed close to Tina. Looks like you had a lot of fun, Tina observed. I need a vacation from this vacation, Mantu said before he fainted. The end. That was cute. That was real cute. And you even included Sophia. That was sweet of you. That's 2 fanfics in one day. I'm not used to so much talking. But I do recommend watch the Adam Ruins Everything, how he ruins the Wild West. You'll see why this. But I was good with it. It was all good. No, this was cute. And you included all the sidekicks, including the murderous clown, which you always need to include in every story. Alright, thank you again for the fanfiction, Mr. Iron Raffra.